come on, you scumbag. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's fucking Activision. Take it down. Gamers, unite! Peaceful sounds of destruction and death and burning forests and money-grabbing bastards, corporate, greedy, shady mother trucking. What's up, YouTube? Techno Replays here. It's been quite the time since I've made a video, I know, but I'm back and I'm better than ever this year. So basically what we're going to be talking about is essentially what the video title says, which is Activision has fucked its own fan base. Now, as you guys might not have known, but I am a huge Destiny player. I'm a huge fan of the Get the fuck out of here! I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I really do love Destiny. I love the world. I love the environments. The gameplay is really good. It's crisp. The graphics are nice. They're smooth. The gameplay is ultimately just smooth, and the game is fun. It can be fun for anybody, honestly. I personally have a love and hate relationship when it comes to Destiny, because it's the fact that Destiny is one of my favorite gaming franchises in history. It's actually one of the biggest games in history, if anything, or existence. The game is great. The fan base is great. But the corporations behind the game are not. And Activision essentially is one of those corporations. I'm going to get into that right now. Now, as we all know, Activision is known for its, shady business practices. It's known for its antiques of destroying potentially great games, and honestly, it's just known for it, okay? The game's great, but the corporation's horrible. Now, to be professional about this, Activision has made good games in the past. They have made great games in the past, and they were once at the forefront of great games. But today, in modern time, Activision is seen as one of the, I think, second greediest corporation ever, or worst company in America. I think they're the second worst company in America, alongside EA, which I'll get into them in another video. Now, Activision has essentially fucked its own fan base because of this one reason: monetization. We all know DLC is a big thing for Activision now. They've got Destiny, they've got this huge franchise on their hands, and they know that they can get away with it, alright? The problem is that they're focusing too much on DLC for Destiny and any other of their games. Call of Duty, for instance, has supply drops. Supply drops are not something that we initially wanted in Call of Duty, but the fact that they put them in there is okay, I guess. The problem is that you can buy them with real money. That's the one problem with this whole system, is that you can actually buy these loot boxes and these, crates with real money. And that is essentially gambling. If you think about it, it technically is. It should be illegal, but it's not. The one problem I see with Destiny is that it really faces today, which a lot of the community has given Bungie and Activision a lot of backlash for this, is that the game revolves solely around microtransactions. It's rather disgusting, because what was once seen as the epitaph of gaming at the time, when it was announced or talked about, it has become this hated franchise, this franchise that is hated. It's like an ex-girlfriend. You shouldn't go to her because you have your reasons and your own set reasons, but you just keep coming back because you love her, you love the game, and you want better for it. You keep coming back. It's a guilty pleasure, and it's honestly just sad. This game has so much potential, yet it's squandered at the hands of corporate greed, and it's ultimately sickening to me, because this game was great. When this game first launched, my brother and I used to play this game together all the time. We grew our friends list by playing Destiny. I think overall I met 174 friends on Destiny, and I still talk to the majority of them, and they're still around playing Destiny and Xbox. I play PlayStation sometimes too, but the majority of my friends came from Xbox on Destiny, and I freaking love Destiny. But, you know, it's just sad because the game was great. And I don't know if you guys have had the same experience, but year one Destiny, I'm a year one veteran. I played the game since beta, demo, release. If you guys have done the same thing, then you know exactly what's up. You know the grind was real. The gameplay was solid. And there was actual earning. Like, you could actually earn things from, you know, like raids and stuff. The sad thing is, you actually had a reason to do strikes, to do raids, and you actually got things from them that you knew you were going to get and you were excited about getting. And that's the one thing that Destiny is missing. It's gone casual. There is no end game. It's non-existent. The game is not the same. And while I have nothing against casuals, the point of Destiny was to earn loot, and it was to essentially earn things through grind and time put in the game. That is what Destiny is all about. But Activision is trying to appeal to a much larger crowd. But the problem with how they've appealed to a larger crowd is they have essentially lost their core audience, the hardcore fans such as me. Whereas I used to adore Destiny, I used to love the game, the franchise, I used to love it so much. I was even willing to put Destiny over Halo. And Bungie made Halo, if you guys don't know. I was willing to put it over Halo because it was just that fun for me. You know, and watching Destiny die is essentially fucked with me, you know. It's fucked with me to the point where I'm just like, I wish there was not such a thing as greed. I really wish Activision would actually put time and resources into Destiny, not by monetization, but just giving Bungie the tools and the time they need to make a great game without paywalls, without microtransactions, without monetization. Just give us, you know, of course, give us the loot and the grind, but don't make us have to pay for things like this whole Eververse shit that's going on. Don't make us have to pay for things like that with cosmetics. Don't give us the option to buy loot boxes. I get it. Games are very, very expensive to make, and they need that PR money to come back. But honestly, there was a time when games were expensive to make, and anytime a developer brought that game out and it got a lot of money, the same money that they spent was actually received tenfold when the game came out. And you know why? Is because the game was good. The game was complete. The thing is, when Halo 3 especially was launched, they didn't plan DLC. DLC wasn't planned. They brought out the heroic map packs and all the other DLC shit because that was stuff that, you know, they just decided, hey, let's bring this out. You know, it wasn't planned. DLC is supposed to be something that is not planned, not something you plan for consumers to buy. DLC, downloadable content, it should be something that you give to your players after the game is brought out. Things that are thought out once the core game is complete. That is what most developers have went away from. There is no more thought, there is no more creativity. Developers are not creative anymore. Corporations. And that's the one thing that is so sad about Destiny's downfall, is that they have literally went away from the core experience. They have went away from afterthought. They have solely based their games off of microtransactions, loot boxes, monetization. They have based their games off of these shallow holes, you know? Games that look good and play good, but ultimately have nothing to offer you in the end. That is what these developers and corporations are basing their games off of. It's quite sad. So that's it for today, you guys. I just wanted to get my thoughts out Hope you guys enjoyed this little rant, and maybe you guys have experienced the same thing, you know? Whereas Destiny 1 was essentially your big start, you know? Destiny 1 was a great game. You put a lot of time into Destiny. Maybe you guys have had the same experience as I have, okay? I don't know. Just let me know in the comment section below, and we'll all talk about that, have a little discussion, you know what I mean? Haha. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and favorite, and comment down below what else you want to see, or if you like these little rant videos of mine, because they can get personal sometimes. But you know, I honestly believe that we're able to talk about things on this channel. I believe that we can talk about anything in this inbox or these comment box or whatever. You know, I believe that we can freely discuss our backstories, our opinions, and honestly just get to know each other. You know, I want to make a community where you guys feel as though you can talk to me about anything, I can talk to you guys about anything, you know what I mean? Because honestly, we kind of need that in this world now. We need to be able to talk things out with each other, you know, because otherwise we're all fucked. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out everybody, and may the echoes be with you.